Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay, as you guys know from the earlier videos, I said I was very excited to be back in my studio, back in Charleston, somewhere where I can close the door as much as I love the puppies, where they can't come in and like infiltrate. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're back to talk about the fact that there's a new report that came out saying Brittany Cartwright is not interested in sharing custody with Jax Taylor. And Jax Taylor moved out of the house, as you guys know. Brittany moved back into the house. But now fans think that he moved into Tom Schwartz's building. You can't write this shit. I feel like we're just going back to old school Vanderpump Rules, except now we're in the Valley, right? I believe he lives in North Hollywood. Anyways, we're going to break it all down and a few other Vanderpump Rules things. So before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, we dropped episode 5, the video version of the Salty Podcast with Monica Garcia and myself. That's on Up and Adam channel 2. It premiered today at 12 p.m. Eastern. So go check it out. Let's go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Oif. Here we go. Thank you to Reality Blur. Brittany Cartwright requested primary legal and physical custody of her 3-year-old son, Cruz Michael Gauchi, when she filed for divorce from Jax Taylor, following 5 years of marriage last month. And according to a new report, she's uninterested in giving Jax anything more than visitation with their child. I just find this to be interesting because I remember when Sheena was saying that she hopes that her friend doesn't have to go through this big legal custody battle because she's been watching Lala go through this big custody battle for 3 years. If she's trying to take full custody, which we're not in the house, guys. We don't know. Like, from what we've heard, Jax is a great dad. He battles with his own demons, but he's a great dad with his kid. And he loves his kid. Most people are not going to just let that happen without a fight. So if it was a fight that she was trying to avoid, I'm kind of leaning towards the Jax Taylor is going to fight his ass off for his son. Because once he, especially, and I always say this to people, 9 times out of 10, especially as somebody who is, I'm a product of divorce, multiple divorces, right? I've never been divorced, but my parents have been divorced a few times. From my experience seeing people who get divorces, they start off and it's like, okay, well, let's just see what we can do. And, we don't have to fight each other. We don't have to kill each other over this. And then they split up, and then friends start getting in the ears and family starts getting in the ears. And then they realize once this is over and they start meeting other people, they're not going to be friends anyways. However, when you have a kid, there has to be some sort of amicable co-parenting, or at least that's what you would hope for. There doesn't have to be shit. Brittany doesn't have to do anything that the court doesn't make her do. So if the court gives her primary physical legal custody with him getting visitation rights, and that's what they grant, that's what it is. But that is going to be one hell of an uphill battle. Let's continue on. Days after Jax admitted that divorce was the right decision for himself and Brittany, an insider hinted that the estranged couple, who is currently filming the 2nd season of The Valley, could be headed for a battle over their son. Brittany isn't interested in sharing custody with Jax, is what a source told Life and Style on September 10th. She feels like she's the one doing the lion's share of the parenting, so there's no reason she would give up 50% of her time with her son. Jax is always busy. He doesn't have the lifestyle to be a parent, or at least that's how Brittany sees it. Now, as fans may have heard, Jax was served with Brittany's divorce documents in August, just hours after she made her filing in a Los Angeles Superior Court, and shortly after leaving a mental health treatment center where he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. According to court documents obtained by In Touch Weekly, on September 10th, Brittany informed the court that she hired a process server and that Jax was served in person on August 27th at 11 a.m. at a unit in North Hollywood. The outlet stated that the unit was located less than 10 minutes away from their $1.9 million marital home, where Jax has been living since the breakup, and Brittany moved into an Airbnb. Now that's switched. During an episode of his and Brittany's shared podcast, When Reality Hits with Brittany and Jax last week, he addressed the divorce filing for the first time publicly. And I played that for you guys, but he said, Brittany did file for divorce. I understand why she did. And I agree that this is the right decision for our family. I will always love and care for Brittany. She's the mother of my beautiful son. All I want is for us to be amicable co-parents and even hopefully really, really good friends one day. I know I'm an amazing father, and I know that I'll make an excellent ex-husband. What a way with words on that one. But like I said, he has moved out. Now, thank you to Bravo Babe, an ex. Seems like some people think that he might be living in the same place as Tom Schwartz. If you ask me, I think Jax moved into Schwartz's apartment building just based off of the photos of the background. I saw where fans were like, oh my gosh, of course he moved into Jax's building. Then I looked at the photo because I saw the little announcement that he put with the photo. He could have easily have been over at Tom Schwartz's house. Could have been like, hey man, snap a photo of me, or hey man, grab this real quick. It doesn't necessarily mean that he moved into Tom Schwartz's building. I know people want to see that, if people even care. And maybe it's true, but we cannot confirm that. So, moving on, shall we? Let's go over to this Breaking the Rules pod clips. Sheena says that some of the Valley cast is not themselves this season.
I know, that's the thing. It's like a first season show. They're so innocent. You know, they don't know what the world has in store for them in reality TV. And the second season, you're definitely way more in your head. You know, I mean, I see it with my friends on the Valley, where it's like, you know, you film, then it airs, then you get the backlash, and then you film another season, and you're so in your head about, well, if I say this, if I don't like this person, if it's just like.
I mean, I've seen a couple pictures. I've seen that you've been around a couple of what looks like the filming. So have you noticed that there's been different kind of how people are acting this season while filming?
Some.
Okay.
Yes. I think some are acting a little more calm at times. And I'm like, come on, give me the crazy, you know? But yeah, there are some though where it's just like, it's so beautiful how like the cameras just aren't there.
Okay.
And they're just themselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's like this is my group of friends.
Yeah.
So you know, I know, that's the thing. It's like a first season.
I wonder who she could be talking about. But to be fair, we just talked about this on the podcast too, Monica and I, about, because we were covering a little bit of the secret lives of Mormon wives. And we were talking about how you can just pinpoint even the first scene on the first episode with Taylor and the other girl, that when they're sitting down, they're very aware that the cameras are there. They're aware of what's going on. When I worked at SUR, and the cast would say, you know, you kind of just forget that the cameras are there. I'm like, how the hell do you forget that these big ass cameras and these camera people are following you around and you have a mic pack on your back? But then the more I was around it, the more I realized what they were talking about. So I get exactly what she's saying. And if I had to guess anybody's changed. Why are they showing Zach Wickham? Maybe it was Zach Wickham. I don't know. But I can't wait to watch. Pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Tomorrow we will be live for Hot Messy Topics. That will be at 12 p.m. Eastern, probably with Kim from Bravo Breaking News and Ashley from Taste of Reality. But I'll keep you guys posted. I'll do the things. But see you in a little bit. Love you guys.